Alright, what is up, y'all? We are here today for week 9 of the PCP, Pokemon Community Players, my draft league with me and my buddies. You know what it is. We go against Pat this week, and this man has quite the team. It's pretty standard Pat. Like if you know his playstyle, it screams him. So it is Manaphy, which is a Zmon, Scizor, Uxie, Emboar, Persian Alola, Z-Steelix, Mega Altaria, Lanoon, Thundee, Araquanid, and Toxicroak. So, not only does this man have webs along with Z Manaphy, he has the Volturn core of Scizor and Thundee, which is fucking scary. He has Parting Shot with a little Persian, which is annoying. The man always takes Uxie, so you know it's going to be like Rocks Memento, probably U-turn Uxie. Steelix is actually kind of a problem for my team. It's just there and it's bulky as hell. And then Lanoon just belly drums up. You know what Lanoon does. If you played RU anytime recently, it's that. Emboar is just a fucking wall breaker and scary. So we're gonna see what we can do. But we're leading right off here. Not like my designated lead or anything, but first here we have Akame, our shiny Kartana, and one thing I do need to mention about this battle is we did do this live in call, or I didn't like record it live, but it was a live. We did it in call together, so we were kind of goofing around and shit. And there's a very real chance that I play Pat in the playoffs. So we are gonna take this game seriously, but not like super seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. It's a good cup. Yeah, so there's a very real chance we play each other in playoffs. So we didn't want to bring our best teams. Actually, we didn't really talk about it, but I think it's kind of understood that, like, you know, there's a solid chance we're playing. You don't want to bring your best team because then, yeah, it happens every season. So, yeah, I just went with that. We were gonna do like memes, but I kind of wanted to have like an actual, you know, competitive battle, which would be fun. So, yeah, just Akame with Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, and Knockoff. Just 4 attacks with the fighting moves. He absolutely blows through his team. He doesn't really have any real switch-ins to this thing, and if webs aren't up, then he kind of has trouble outspeeding it as well, barring Scarfers and whatnot. So this will be really good versus him. There's another set I really want to bring versus him, but we'll save that for playoffs. Then we have our Babiri Lele, Tapu Lele with Psyshock. I say that every time. What the fuck is Psyshock? Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and HP Fire. Basically, I'm gonna be trying to bluff like a bit of a Scarf set. So with the Babiri, I am guaranteed to live the Flash Cannon from Thundee, the Iron Head from Steelix. Although if he goes for Heavy Slam or Gyro Ball, I'm kind of fucked. And then also, there was one more. I think it's Iron Head from Scizor, if I didn't already say that already, but I'm predicting it to be a Scarf Scizor, because that actually does pretty decently versus me. It can have like HP Fire, U-turn, Iron Head, and then probably still Bullet Punch just in case, but that actually does solid work versus my team, so we're going to hope that that is not what comes. But we got the Babiri just in case, because Lele's getting at least 1 kill. Then we have Bushaki, the Galvantula with the Expert Belt. Sticky Web, 3 attacks, just Bug Buzz, Thunder, HP Ice. Originally I was running like, it was either Life Orb or Specs, but I was like, man, I don't even know if webs are that important in this game. We're just gonna fucking go offensive, because this is actually really good versus him. Between, like, you know, Uxie, his electric type, and Thundurus, and then like Araquanid, Mega Altaria. It was pretty good versus him. Persian as well, although he outspeeds me. Yeah, it's just really good versus him. I figured I probably wouldn't be volt switching around. I would just be attacking stuff, so we're gonna hope for that. Maybe I can catch him with HP Ice whenever he's expecting a Bug Buzz or some shit. But yeah, a lot of his team is either doesn't care about webs because something like Lanoon would just E-speed you, or it's in the air like Mega Altaria or Uxie or Thundee. So webs aren't super important, but if he brings stuff that is on the ground, I'll probably get webs up. Then we got Chingy, our stupid fucking Como set with just Clanging Scales, Flamethrower, Stealth Rock, and Autotomize. The plan is, and with the White Herb, because I know he'll either have webs up or he will probably be parting shotting around or mementoing or something like that. So basically, this is how I beat that without, you know, trying too hard. We just have the white herb, so that way I can autotomize up and just start firing off clanging scales. Hopefully earlier on in the match, I can get up rocks and then come back in later and, you know, autotomize up. I'm hoping that showing stealth rocks on this early in the game makes him think that this is more of a support combo, you know, something like that, because that's a set that exists. But, yeah, I don't actually touch Mega Altaria with this, and that's something that I didn't really touch on in team building. I was like, it's Dragon, it's Altaria. And then in the game, spoilers, he brings Mega Altaria. I was like, oh fuck, if he Mega Evolves, I can't touch that thing for shit. So, oops. Then we have Barcius, our Shukaberry. This guy is our designated lead. Basically, I can taunt the Uxie. I can taunt most things on his team, really. Araquanid, and then you turn out of there. It's going to take some balls to taunt an Araquanid, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do if I don't want webs up. Flare Blitz does fuckloads to his entire team. Like, good god, man. Even Mega Altaria after rocks it's pretty damn close to being killed by Flare Blitz if he's like an offensive variant, of course. U-turn for momentum, Earthquake just to have something to be able to hit Steelix without taking a shitload of recoil. Also, it's good for Embor, although Flare Blitz does so much to Embor too. Like, fuck. But yeah, it's not a standard Darmanitan, but it's pretty good versus him, and yeah, not a lot of stuff wants to switch into Flare Blitz, obviously. Last but not least, we have Freedom Bird, the Mega Pidgeot. Now, this guy is here because he just spams Hurricane. I got HP Ice to be able to hit the Thundy, which is kind of a threat to my team. Phone call. You guys liked that my ringtone was the intro to my fucking YouTube channel? Oh, man. But, yeah, and then we just got Defog, just in case I want to get them webs away, or, like, if I don't get webs up and he does, I can defog him. If he gets rocks up and I don't, you know, something like that. Heat Wave to hit his steel types, of course, as well as, nope, that's it, just the steel types. I'm gonna stop that. But, oops. Yeah, and it's pretty standard. So, with that, let's jump right into the battle. So here we are with the battle, and as you can see, he did bring the good old Alolan Persian Uxie stat lowering core, which is just no fun to deal with, really. Mega Altaria, which as we discussed is a huge threat. The Thundy, which could be a huge problem because, like we said, it is not affected by the webs, so if I'm affected by webs, I can't outspeed it with a lot of stuff, and if it is Scarf, it outspeeds fucking everything, so that's not good. But I am expecting the Scizor to be Scarf rather than the Thundy, so we'll see how that goes. And then Araquanid, you know, it's just bulky Araquanid things. Webs plus Liquidation, it's a good Pokemon. So I'm going to lead right off with Darmanitan, like we talked about. He is faster than me, which he's naturally faster than me, so we don't actually know if he's Scarf. He goes for the Volt Switch, does a solid amount, and Flare Blitz does just a little under half to this Uxie. So he is the Rocky Helmet. This shows me that this pretty much is his counter to my Darmanitan. So I can expect him to go for the Stealth Rocks, and I'm just going to taunt that man, get your little fucking meditating, eyes closed ass. He ain't getting up rocks. And then I can go for the U-turn, I can go for the Flare Blitz, I can switch out, expecting, you know, a Psychic or something like that. But fuck it, honestly, this thing's dead if rocks go up anyways. Yeah, though Uxie was his rocker. So I just go for the HP Ice, just in case he wanted to go into his Thundy on something like a Bug Buzz or a Thunder. So now he's in with Bubble Buddy, and normally, you know, Galvantula runs something along the lines of Sash or something like that. So I'm not expecting him to want to go for the attack. I think he's going to want to get webs up. So I just drop a Thunder, do one fuckload, and he does get the webs up. I can just go with the Bug Buzz, kill that thing. We are sitting pretty at 5 and 4 right now, but the threat comes back in, and although I don't really care about his damage too much because I'm electric type as well, I still can't hit him very well. But just in case he did want to go for something crazy, or if he, I just click HP Ice, and for a second I hoped that he would think it was HP Fire, but it's HP Ice. So I just drop another Thunder, and that man is AV as fuck, showing me that he is indeed not fucking Scarf, and that is unfortunate. So now we can go into Freedom Bird, and he's just going to Parting Shot, showing me that he's actually Scarf Persian, so that's something crazy. And I go for the HP Ice, predicting the Thundy to come back in. It does fucking nothing because I'm at -1, which is unheckin' fort. So basically, my Thundurus switch-ins are looking not so great. So I gotta sack the Kartana there, and sorry, buddy, but you're not even shiny, so fuck you. You know, you're supposed to be shiny. You wasn't shiny. You deserve to be sacked. You're no Akame, I know. But yeah, so now he's in with his Scarf Persian. I kind of just gotta let him foul play me. I can go into Como-O, but then I'm gonna lose my White Herb, and it'd be cool to have the rocks up for the Thundy and the Altaria, but I do want to be able to autotomize later, so I can't actually do that just yet. So he just foul plays and takes me out. And now I can go right into Lele, and looking at his team, looking at any team, there's not a lot of switching to this guy. So I can just fire off a Moonblast. He goes with foul play, does a little bit, but Moonblast blows that thing away. So he can go into the Thundy, and he's going to Volt Switch out into the Scizor. I go for the Moonblast again, kind of wanting to bluff that I am Scarf or something along those lines. And the next turn I reveal the HP Fire, killing the Scizor. And it is 3-3. 3-2, actually. So he has Thundy once again, and this fucking Thundy's just whittling my entire team down. So he's gonna go for the HP and the hidden power, but I assumed it was HP Ice, you know, but it kills me. HP Ice would have killed me as well because it looked like he was. It's 145 base special attack, you know, it's a strong boy. So I go and get Sticky Web. The White Herb goes, and I'm like, all right, so. Basically, I can't even autotomize up because this goddamn Mega Altaria is here, and it's gonna fuck me up. So what I have to do is just go for raw fucking bite the pillow, raw clanging scales, and just hope it kills this fuck. But wouldn't you know it, it lives on fucking 2%. I believe that was a roll. I am max special attack invested, so that just fucking sucks, honestly. If that would have killed, this would have been a different game, I think, because I could at least still get a little bit of chip damage off, but oh fucking well. So then he does just kill me, and that reveals to be HP Flying. So I can go into my Burb, and he just goes for the HP Flying, whittle me down a little bit. Hidden Power, Ice, just in case he wanted to, because basically I was thinking he would sack the Altaria and then come back in with the Thundy and then just Thunderbolt me, but he said after the game he was actually fearing the like the Tailwind, which would have been clutch, but I did not have that. So yeah, so now Mega Altaria is here, and I basically have to just hope for a confusion. We do not get it, and Freedom Bird goes down to a return, and that is going to be GG Pat. Hurricane did 69%, giggity, but it was not enough. One thing that was funny is originally I had Defog on Kartana, and I had an extra move slot on old Freedom Bird, and I was like, featuring more of Shaden's fucking ringtone that is also my YouTube intro. But yeah, so originally I was gonna run Hyper Beam just for lols, but I didn't because I was like, I'm never gonna click that. And then if I would have had it and I would have clicked it, it would have killed the Altaria, and it would have been the greatest fucking thing ever. And I feel like a piece of shit for not running it because it's like I needed it, you know. And I literally was like, when am I ever gonna need that? So that's that's on me. Next time maybe we'll bring it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like we said, good game to Pat. Check out his channel down below. It's Cowpat, and you've probably heard of it. It's basically my second channel, so just go ahead and check that out. And yeah, that's just about do it. Go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye forever.